and today we have an extra special. Hold on. Haley, right? Okay. I did not want to say the wrong thing.
You should leave it in there.
Welcome to another great episode of Local Lens. I'm your host, John, with my lovely wife,
Crystal.
And Local Lens is an opportunity where we here at Riley Black Studios get to highlight local businesses and get to know them a little bit better and what it is that they offer our community. And this episode is extra caffeinated because we have on the show today Haley with Double H Coffee Co. How's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good.
Thanks
Great.
for having me.
And this
Better
is
now that we have this.
delicious.
It's so
I
good.
have the
Awesome.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Mhm.
And which one did you end up choosing?
Golden Crumble?
Crumble. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
It's really good.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
I got excuse the mustache.
Right. Yeah, she asked, they're all iced. Do you like iced coffee? And I was like,
yeah.
we love
We're
iced
iced
coffee.
coffee people.
It's always
Yeah.
iced coffee season.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard because a lot of the restaurants around here don't have iced coffee. I have to try and make my own with a regular coffee, and it just doesn't
Never
work.
works
Doesn't
out
work.
the same.
No.
So how did you get into coffee?
So I don't really have a backstory in coffee. I was never like a barista or anything.
Yeah.
I never worked at Starbucks or anything. So I started off, my first job I've ever had was a police officer.
Oh, nice.
And I started right out of high school. I've been a police officer for going on 4 years now.
Wow. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
Thank you. And I just my life goal always was to work for myself
Yeah.
one day. And I I hit the 4-year mark and I was like, I want to really try to make that goal happen.
Yeah.
And so I kind of just leapt for it. And here we are. I figured I'd buy a trailer, learn how to make some coffee, do some research on it, and it's kind of just blown up from there.
I love it. I love that the kind of food trucks and coffee and just the miscellaneous vendor trucks are really a thing now, because it's just a great way to test a concept, to be able to be anywhere, to kind of avoid the overhead from the brick and mortar much, at least in the beginning. And yeah, I think it just lowers that barrier to entry. You don't have to go straight to an expensive building.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, you get to try something
and
out.
I never thought I wanted to do coffee either. I've always loved making stuff, baking items and making drinks and just experimenting with things. So I figured there's really no other mobile coffee trailers here local. And maybe it would be a good thing for the community to start having that mobile coffee trailer for pop-ups at businesses and private events and really anywhere.
Tell people a little bit about the coffee that you offer. So you have a lot of iced coffee. Do you have hot coffee too? What other things do you?
So I have 2 different menus. I have a classics menu, which is your regular hot drip, cold brew, Americanos, lattes, and those are both offered hot or iced. But to make my kind of unique twist on things, I have a seasonal menu for every month. So that specialty menu changes every month. And I try to put out unique flavors that aren't really offered at, your Starbucks, your Dunkin' Donuts, and kind of put my unique twist on things. So that's where the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the Golden Crumble came from, are my specialty menus. So
it's so fun.
I really try to hit it hard with Christmas this month. So we have some other Christmas themed drinks as well. So for the new year, I'm kind of gonna go all out, go some places I haven't tried before, and offer some really unique flavors. So I'm excited for that.
I like that. Yeah, when you sent me the menu to choose from, I really struggled with the decision. I was like, this one, or I had 3 or 4 that I was wavering against, and then he got that one. I was like, okay, well then I won't get that one because we can't get the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, because we could always taste
try.
from one another. It just means we have to go back and we have to find that pop-ups and try the other ones. How was the build out of the trailer?
So I also had no experience in that.
Right.
But luckily I had some people to help me out with that and help build out the trailer for me. I kind of just told them what I needed to be done with it and, to follow the codes and the regulations on things, and kind of I definitely learned a lot from doing that. Once it was done, I realized there were some things I needed, didn't need. Yeah. So if I were to ever build another trailer out, I definitely learned a lot from this experience. So
yeah. What were some of those things that you didn't like expect?
I'd probably have to say the like regulations for coffee trailers. There's not much information out there. Unfortunately, it's really hard to get into contact with people to tell you exactly what you do and don't need and walk you through the process.
And then you just find out when it's like inspection time or whatever, right? Yeah.
So it was a lot of just, I think this is what I'm supposed to do, so I'm going to do it. And, you know, it got us through. We passed our inspection the first time and everything. So, but just really no guidance from these places that regulate the coffee trucks. It's kind of confusing, but
I think as business owners, you know, none of us really like, a lot of us find it accidentally kind of. And then you just all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, I'm a business owner. And then now there's all this other stuff that you have to figure out, like, you know, registering and like, you know, what you can and can't do and insurance and it's a lot to navigate. And there's some information out there, but a lot of it is really hard to find or it's not super clear. So
I definitely could have used like a coffee trailer for dummies, but
I mean, there's a course for everything, so there might be some digital course out there somewhere,
or a PDF or something. And if not, you can make one. Have that as
another
side
nice
thing.
little passive spin-off.
Right. So did you have any help with like a company to build out the trailer, or did you guys do it yourself?
No help from any, you know, big outside trailer builder or anything like that. This trailer was built from the ground up with help from my family and myself. So I spent a lot of time, you know, researching, you know, how the coffee trailer was supposed to be built out, picking out, you know, customizing everything inside, how I wanted it set up. So a lot of time, sweat, effort went into building the trailer with myself and family.
I saw on one of your social media posts how like you have to, because it moves, right? So it being mobile adds some extra like level of difficulty, how you have to like literally like strap it to the wall.
I've definitely learned my lesson with that too. You know, opening up the trailer and everything is everywhere.
Oh no.
That was definitely a lesson learned to strap everything down. And you have to really make sure you do that every time, or else you're going to open it up and there's going to be syrup broken on the floor, the espresso machine tilted over. So definitely learned my lesson there.
And you work with another local company, right, to get your coffee from? Who's that?
That's Tribe Coffee. Nice. They're off of 12th Street in Vero Beach.
Yeah.
So when this journey started, I tried a lot of different coffee beans.
Yeah.
I tried coffee beans from big businesses, local businesses, businesses from out of state. And the moment that I tried the beans from Tribe, I instantly fell in love.
Yeah.
They are a very unique blend of beans, and they just complement the trailer very well. And
Yeah. And in some people's eyes, or even theirs, this could potentially be seen as competition, but instead, it like you guys are working together on it.
We support each other, and they have been great supporters of us. When I first found out I kind of wanted to use their beans, I went in and Sean, the owner, you know, gave me a full tour, showed me how they roast their beans, offered lots of advice because they're a small coffee shop as well, and they have a trailer as well. So they kind of run both, and he helped out so much.
That's awesome.
And he always wanted to, you know, make sure he doesn't even take the credit for it. He doesn't want anything in return. He just wants to provide good quality beans to other local businesses that, you know, can put out great coffee.
Yeah. And when you do it that way, you both win, you know? Like if you
community
do
over
well,
competition.
especially using their beans, they're going to do well as well, and it kind of just is full circle. It doesn't have to be a competition.
And that's what's so great about these small businesses. Like you said, it's all about supporting each other. So I like to go out and try all these other local coffee shops and support them. And in return, we've received the same.
Yeah.
So it's all been really great community here.
Awesome. And people normally think that it's like super sweet.
Yeah, like by the looks of it, it kind of does, right? But it's
I mean,
it's not.
because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a sweet cereal
anyway.
But it's well balanced. It's not over, and I don't really like my coffees. I don't like them like a milkshake.
Yeah.
I like to know that I'm drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So but it's not like over bitter. It's just well balanced. Do you find like is that like
a question you get a lot?
How difficult is it to get that balance?
That was a lot of trial and error as well. So when I first started, like I said, I didn't know anything about coffee. So I did a lot of research on as far as how to pull a shot of espresso, the science behind that, what syrups to use, and everything. And it was kind of just trial and error, experimenting with different things until I figured out the perfect measurements.
Yeah.
And it is something that people, it kind of worries them a little bit when they see the name Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Golden Crumble, Biscoff Cookie Butter.
Yeah.
It sounds like a dessert, but no, it's not. I like to make sure that they are very balanced because, there's those coffee drinkers, hardcore coffee drinkers, and there's the people that do like it like a milkshake. So I also like to accommodate.
Do you often ask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to make sure, like I said, with the consistency, I want to make sure people enjoy what they like every single time.
Right. Yeah. It's a very personal, like, what do you call it? Preference.
Yeah.
Some people, again, like, I want it to more taste like coffee. Or when I first started drinking coffee a long time ago at my corporate job, I didn't want it to taste like coffee at all. I had to like sugar it up so I didn't taste it, but I needed the caffeine. But now I'm like a little bit of sweet, but not too much coffee flavor.
I definitely cater to everyone. Whatever your preference is, I'll make it happen for you.
That's awesome.
And I got to give you kudos because not everyone, especially when you're building out and you're doing everything, the content from building it out to, follow me as I decorate my cappuccino machine is great. And I'm a content guy in case you guys haven't realized. I'm a content guy. So that really is like, okay, she's doing it. You're using Facebook and, you're using social media as a free marketing tool, which is what we should all be doing, especially as business owners. So good job on that. Did that come is that purposeful? Did you just I got to document this?
So, I kind of had the social media thing in mind for long term, and I thought it'd be really cool for people to be able to watch from the very beginning, from the moment I bought the trailer all the way until where it is now, because it makes it more personal. I feel like people like to follow that story, especially if they might have the same dream, so they can be
they get really invested.
Yeah,
like when we were setting this up, they got really invested in the build out.
We posted a rendering. We took pictures from all the things that we bought on Amazon and put it into Canva.
Yeah,
and then when we brought it together, man, everyone was first they thought the mock-up was the real studio.
I was really proud of the mock-up.
And then they saw the studio and they're like, oh, it looked just like the mock-up, which was really cool.
But bringing them along gets people, invested and kind of shows the little behind the scenes, which people always love.
Yeah.
So are you planning to have a fleet of trailers, or are you looking more to have your own space? What's the future looking like?
I really can't say for certain. I'm kind of just rocking with what I have now. Maybe buy another trailer in the future. Maybe open a brick and mortar. Kind of just going with the flow of things. A little bit of
A and B, depending.
A little bit of both. But nothing for certain right now. Just going with the flow and see where this takes us. I mean, obviously, it's been great so far. So I hope that it just continues, and I hope that I'll just be led along the right path. Whatever is meant to happen is meant to happen.
Yeah. So it's newish, right? When did you actually, I guess, start the process, and when was your first coffee sold?
So I bought the trailer in June.
Okay.
And it took a little bit to renovate. I did run into some roadblocks, but got through it. And I want to say, I don't have the specific date, but the trailer was finished around the end of September. And my first coffee sold was around the first week of October. So not that long, just about 2.5 months. But I've been busting my butt. Lots of events every week. I try to keep the schedule super packed to give everyone an opportunity to
Speaking of the schedule, what does your schedule look like next week?
So next week we'll be here in Vero Beach three days out of the week. So Tuesday we'll be at Vero Orthopedics, which is a permanent location for us right now.
Nice.
We're
On
there
Tuesdays.
every Tuesday
Okay.
from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then Wednesdays we are at the Indian River County Sheriff's
7 a.m.
Office.
to 11 p.m.
Oh, sorry. That'd be a long day.
Long day. Like, I know you work hard, but dang.
So 7 a.m. to 11 a.m.
There we go. Okay.
And then Wednesdays are at the Indian River County Sheriff's Office from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Okay.
That's also a permanent location there. We're there
Nice.
every Wednesday.
Awesome.
And then we have a pretty big event next Saturday, which is Bark in the Park. That's going to be an all-day event, I believe, from around 8 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Nice.
That's at Riverside Park in Vero. So
Okay.
it's a large-scale event. You can find that on
Nice.
Facebook.
We gotta go.
And
Yeah. Gotta go. We go do our recap video that everyone should be watching and commenting and liking and sharing.
Speaking of schedules, you worked last night.
I
What time
did.
did you get off?
6 a.m. I worked 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
And then did coffee from
From 7.
7 to 11?
Yes, ma'am.
And then now you're here.
And now I'm here. And then I go back to work at 6 p.m.
Oh my God.
Very
That's,
long
I mean,
day.
but that shows,
That's-
like, that's the hard work that it really takes, especially in
Mhm.
the beginning to, like, make this stuff.
Yeah, that's the
take
hustle
off. Yeah.
for sure. I usually ask like, what do you do in your off time? But I mean, probably
do you have
sleep.
off time?
No.
Probably sleeping is what you do.
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't sleep at all. It's work and then sleep.
Well, and then, as we know, even when you're not working, you're still thinking about work,
Yes.
or like you're probably planning content, or
Yes.
editing it, or posting it.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Or
all
what
of that is
flavors
time-consuming,
to-
right?
to-
Yeah, planning the menu.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a lot goes into it.
Yeah,
So, not much downtime right now.
right.
Awesome. So have you found any so you've secured 2 like permanent locations. Have you found any troubles around town of like where to set up and where you can go or anything like that?
So I think that was kind of tricky in the beginning. Luckily, when I first started, I was at PSLAA, which is down in Port St. Lucie.
Mhm.
It's an athletic association. They do cheerleading, flag football, tackle football. So I luckily was welcomed with wide open arms
Yeah.
with them. And I was able to gain a pretty big following just by being there, and
That's awesome.
made a lot of connections. So that kind of opened the doors for me there and kind of helped it make things easier with being at other pop-up locations.
Mhm.
But some weeks it can be tricky where, I'm kind of searching for places to set up at, and then other weeks I have a packed schedule
Too
because
many,
people
yeah.
are reaching out to me saying, please set up here.
Right.
So it's kind of 50-50. Some weeks I have to really search for places
Yeah.
if, the schedule is a little not as packed, but then other weeks it's
Yeah.
too packed.
Yeah. And for the event, or the locations that you set up with, is this typically just like a collab with that business? Like, is there like a fee for you to be there, like either way, or is it just like kind of an agreement you use their parking lot to set up?
Pretty much an agreement. I haven't run into any places charging me because these businesses like to
Right.
like the look at the
added
coffee trailer
traffic,
for their employees as well as people coming into their business. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a win-win for both.
Yeah.
Some events like to sponsor
Mm.
the trailer, so
Nice.
they'll pay for like a running tab or pay
right.
up front for people to enjoy free coffee. So
Yeah,
it
that's
just
cool.
depends on the event. Some
Yeah.
businesses we just pop up,
Right.
Yeah.
sell to the public, staff, and
Mhm.
then other events they like to sponsor it. So
Do you do events for hire too? Like if someone's doing like a party or something like that?
yes, I've been reached out to a couple of times for like bachelorette parties, birthday
Nice.
parties, private events. So yeah, that's definitely something
Yeah,
we do love to do.
that's
Awesome.
fun.
Where does Double H, the name, come from?
So that's me. That's my name, Haley Hogue.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to make it kind of like personal.
Personal,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a childhood nickname.
Double H.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
That's
And
awesome.
I think it's catchy. So
Right.
yeah, I just wanted to make it fun, catchy, personable. So people are always like, Double H, what does that stand for? So it's
Yeah.
also like a conversation starter. I get
Mhm.
to explain where things came from.
We always get called Riley.
Yes, always.
And Riley is our
It's
oldest son's middle name. And we fell in love with the name.
What did he say the other day? Did he say it's like his business or
it's
something?
his, yeah.
He's like, you named
It's
it after
my
me.
name.
And I was like,
Basically.
listen, calm down. Like, yes, your middle name is in there, but it's not yours yet.
He's going to try to kick you out and take
He
over.
might.
Right?
He
Hey,
wants to make
fine.
stuff, but hey, he's
Retire
going to be
me.
my first employee.
There you go.
I might pay him better than I pay him. He's the unpaid employee.
I work
That's
for
how
free.
it works.
Yeah.
Right?
So speaking about like employees, you're 2 months in, so it's kind of
Right,
hard to.
hard
But do you
to-
see like maybe needing an extra hand on deck?
Your husband's laughing.
I
in the
have one in the
corner.
background there.
Also
so-
unpaid, I'm sure.
Yes. So I do have some help, but as far as hiring outside employees, it's not something I've thought of yet because it's kind of hard when you make this baby and that you've worked
Right.
so
Oh,
hard
yeah.
for. And my biggest thing is consistency because from outside perspective, going to, let's say, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, some other chain
You never know what you're
coffees,
going to get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One day it's great, and then you could go back the
Right.
next day and it's terrible.
Yep.
So when I started, that was something I
Yeah, that's important.
I wanted to pride myself on was having consistency. I want you to be able to come every day of the week and the coffee tastes the exact same every
Right.
time. So all my measurements are very specific. The way I run the espresso machine is very specific.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of pass that on to someone
Expectation
else.
when it's not their
Yeah,
baby, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now, I don't think I can let anyone else in, but maybe in the future.
I get it. Yeah.
What kind of feedback are you getting from the community that have tasted it and that has has shopped with you guys?
So luckily, it's been all very positive.
That's awesome.
We have about 32 reviews on Facebook.
Nice.
So they're all people that have no say in anything.
Right.
They're not
Yeah, it's
friends
not your
or anything.
answer,
Yeah, they're not paid reviews.
Right.
So they're all genuine, honest, and people really do love it. Even we had a paid event not too long ago, so these people aren't even paying for their coffee, but they felt the
Right.
need to come back
That's awesome.
and tell us how good it was. So that's always a really good feeling when you
Yeah.
know like what you're putting out, people really enjoy. So it's all been very
Yeah.
positive. We grew from about 0 followers to 1,000 followers on Facebook
That's
Nice.
amazing.
in just about a month.
Yeah.
Our Instagram is growing, and TikTok, I'm trying to do my best on
Yeah.
there.
Right? Yeah.
That's
It's
a
hard
little
to
harder.
do all of them. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but it's grown, and I have a lot of good feedback, so it's doing great.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
So when you weren't working all the time, what did
Mm-hmm.
you do with your free time when you had some?
Travel.
Yeah.
I love to travel, yes. And be outdoors, pickleball, like
Mhm.
going
Whatever
on.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really anything outdoors. I love anything to do with outdoors and traveling.
Yeah.
And
Well, it works great having a trailer because you can travel. You're
Exactly.
outdoors.
How far
Yeah.
would you travel with your trailer?
so the business is like a locally made business. So I
Yeah.
like to serve this community, the St. Lucie
Yeah.
County. So I haven't traveled outside of St. Lucie County yet. I'm not limiting myself to something like that, but sorry,
Indian River? Yeah.
the Treasure Coast. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you're good. Yeah.
So I haven't traveled outside the Treasure Coast yet, just because I want to
Yeah.
keep the trailer local.
Yeah.
But you never know. What could
Everyone
happen
has
in
a
the
price.
future.
Right?
There's always a price.
Right. Yeah. So what do you see for 2026?
Oh my gosh!
I know
Hopefully,
it's a big question,
a
right?
lot of growth, and just continue to follow the path that I'm on now. And like I said, I believe in whatever is meant to happen is meant to happen. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue doing the best I can, working as hard as I can, producing good coffee, meeting different people in the community,
Yeah.
Yeah.
make good connections, and just kind of follow the path that it's meant to go on.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think-
it's working because prior to sitting here and recording, I saw over at VBN that Mike Garuda posted.
Yeah.
He did.
It's
He
so funny.
actually reposted because he's like, I posted a week ago about it, and then he reposted
Yeah.
again. And it's funny because now you're here with
Yeah.
us. And
It was hilarious too.
Yeah.
The checking for warrants before.
yeah. His
That was a
posts
great
are
post.
always
It was
great.
great.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
You got to check that next time.
What?
No, you know that one time you were on your way to work.
We don't need to talk about. We don't need to talk about that. It was just a traffic thing that went left.
It did. I just I threw out my own thought with that one.
because you're talking about me.
I was thinking about just as we've been opening up this studio, the collabs like this, right, with other local businesses and in the community have really made the biggest impact on, the growth. So doing more, of that with locations and just collabing as much as you can with other businesses is really just a great way, because those are going to be the people who, sure, the public is going to support you too, right? But small businesses, they get it, exactly. So they're going to go out and they're going to go out of their way to support you because, other people have done it for them. Like our ribbon cutting, I was shocked how many people who didn't know us, showed up to that. And that wasn't a thing that I even really knew about. And now, anytime we see that there's a ribbon cutting, if we can go, we try to go just because we know how, important that is and how hard it is to get started.
And to start, Yeah, cool. Well, I think that's all the caffeinated talk.
Right? Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to share
where can
with
people
anybody?
find you?
So I am on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The handle across all three is doublehcoffee.co. Yeah. So I post my weekly pop-up schedule on Facebook and Instagram every Sunday afternoon to evening. So that schedule will announce where I'm going to be at, the address, the time, the name of the business, where I'm going to be at for the week.
Awesome.
That's
great having you.
Yes, thank you for having me. I had a great time.
And be sure to support Double H Coffee Co. It's delicious. I can tell you firsthand. I mean, you see it here. It's not just talk. They brought it in, and it's very delicious coffee. It's great stuff. And if you want to be highlighted on Local Lens, you can reach us on Facebook at Riley Black Studios, or email us info@RileyBlackStudios.com. And it's been a great episode, a very caffeinated episode of Local Lens.
Bye.